As humanity prepares to take its place on the galactic stage, Captain Rachel Carter stands with Era by her side, gazing at the stars that once seemed so distant. The galaxy has learned a crucial lesson: humans are not to be underestimated. With Era, the symbol of humanity's compassion and strength, standing tall beside her, Captain Carter knows that Earth will no longer be seen as a naive species, but as a protector of justice and equality. The message has been made clear: never underestimate the power of humanity's heart. Humanity's heart, its ability to fight for what's right, and its fierce loyalty to those in need, has now been acknowledged throughout the galaxy. Earth is no longer a forgotten world, but a leading force in the fight for peace, equality, and compassion. As Earth begins forging new alliances and building relationships with other species across the galaxy, Era, once abandoned, now stands as a proud member of humanity. She watches the stars, a sense of fulfillment in her eyes. The journey that started with a helpless alien child alone on a desolate planet has now come full circle. Humanity's legacy is just beginning. No longer hiding in the shadows, they step into the light as a force for good, ready to face any challenge that comes their way. The child who was abandoned is now Earth's greatest ally, and the universe will never forget what humanity has shown it: the power of unity, compassion, and an unwavering will to protect what is right. The stars shine a little brighter now, for the galaxy will always remember the time when humanity's heart changed the universe. As the child grows more confident in her powers, she becomes a symbol of humanity's greatest strength: their unwavering compassion and capacity for selflessness. While other species would have seen Era as an asset to be controlled or exploited, humanity has embraced her with love and respect, fostering a relationship built on mutual trust and care. But the other alien factions, unable to bear the thought of humanity holding such a powerful being, become desperate. Their initial underestimation of humanity's values now seems like a fatal mistake. Realizing that Era could be humanity's key to shifting the balance of power, the alien empires decide to act before it's too late. They launch a full-scale assault on Earth, mobilizing their fleets and armies to reclaim the child at all costs. This new, coordinated attack is more brutal than anything humanity has yet faced. The Council's forces, now working in tandem with other rival factions, descend upon Earth with overwhelming numbers and superior firepower. The message is clear: humanity will either surrender Era, or they will be crushed under the might of the galaxy's combined empires. For humanity, however, surrender is not an option. They've made a promise to protect Era, and they intend to keep it at all costs. A new chapter begins as the humans prepare for the ultimate battle of their survival. With the full might of the alien empires bearing down on Earth, the question now is whether humanity can hold its ground. The odds are staggering: humanity's fleet, though formidable, is outnumbered and outgunned by the combined alien forces. But the resolve of the human spirit, combined with the power of their unity and compassion, might be more than even the greatest armies of the galaxy can overcome. As Earth's cities brace for war, the fate of Era, and the future of humanity, hangs in the balance. Can humanity stand strong, or will the alien empires finally prove too powerful for them to resist? The final battle rages above Earth, a fierce confrontation that will decide the fate of not only the alien child but humanity's place in the galaxy. The alien fleets descend in full force, overwhelming Earth's defenses with sheer numbers, superior technology, and devastating firepower. Humanity, faced with annihilation, refuses to surrender. As the skies darken with the weight of the enemy's ships, humanity's military, though outgunned, fights back with everything they have. Using their own advanced technology, AI systems, and weapons inspired by the biotechnological discoveries they've made with Era's abilities, humanity begins to push back. The once helpless species now fights as an equal, refusing to bow to the Galactic Council or any alien empire. But it is Era, in a stunning moment of growth and realization, who tips the scales. In an unprecedented act of power, Era harnesses the full extent of her unique healing abilities. As the alien fleets rain destruction down on Earth's last remaining defense lines, Era steps forward and unleashes her power. She begins to heal and regenerate entire fleets of human ships, repairing their systems, replenishing their energy reserves, and even turning the tide of space battles with a single thought. Era's abilities don't stop there. She enhances human technology, fusing her Zifran biotechnology with Earth's own advancements, creating a formidable, unstoppable force. The alien ships, once imposing in their overwhelming strength, find themselves outclassed and outmatched by the power of a unified humanity and the hope that Era represents. The aliens, once certain of their victory, now begin to falter, their once invincible fleets starting to crumble under the might of humanity's resurgence. It is not just Era's powers that turn the tide, but the values she embodies. In that moment, she symbolizes everything humanity stands for: hope, compassion, resilience, and an unyielding will to survive. Her growth, both as a being and as a symbol of humanity's compassion, propels Earth's forces to victory. As the alien fleets retreat, humiliated and defeated, the once imposing Galactic Council, now stripped of its confidence and authority, sends an emissary to Earth. The Council, recognizing that humanity has proven itself to be a force far stronger than they ever imagined, offers humanity a seat at the galactic table. This unprecedented offer comes not just because of humanity's military might, but because of the values they demonstrated in saving Era and fighting with unrelenting resolve: compassion, strength, unity, and the ability to rise above any adversity. The child they once abandoned, the child they saw as weak, has become the symbol of a new era in the galaxy. Humanity, now recognized as a powerful force, has earned its place among the stars. The Galactic Council can no longer ignore Earth. The message has been made clear: do not underestimate humanity. We will fight for what is right, and we will never back down. As the emissary extends the offer of galactic cooperation, humanity's leaders, standing together with Era, realize that their greatest strength lies not in their technology or their military prowess, but in their humanity, their capacity for empathy, their will to protect, and their resolve to never give up. Earth's future is now secure, and their role in the galaxy is assured. With Earth's victory secured and the promise of a new future before them, Captain Rachel Carter stands on the bridge of her ship, watching as the alien fleets retreat into the distance. Era, standing beside her, looks up at the stars with a sense of wonder. Humanity, once considered weak, is now the galaxy's newest power. Era, once abandoned and alone, now has a new family, a family that will always protect her, and a future where Earth stands as a beacon of hope, compassion, and unbreakable strength. The message has been sent, loud and clear: think twice before crossing humanity. Era's legacy has become an integral part of humanity's story. In the wake of the battle that changed the galaxy, Earth has risen to become a beacon of hope, an example of how even the smallest and most vulnerable species can stand tall against overwhelming odds. The Galactic Council, once the undisputed rulers of the galaxy, are now forced to navigate a new reality where humanity is not just a pawn but a force to be reckoned with. Earth's compassion and strength have reshaped the political landscape. No longer just a planet to be exploited, Earth has emerged as a powerful ally and a protector of the weak. Other alien species, watching from the sidelines, are now reconsidering their views on humanity, knowing that Earth has the will to fight for what is right and that no injustice will go unanswered. The galaxy now understands the depth of humanity's resolve: those who threaten Earth or its values will be met with the full weight of human power. The humans, who have long been seen as inferior by the galactic empires, realize the depth of Era's trauma. They understand that humanity, for all its flaws, possesses a unique trait: compassion. While the other species of the galaxy may have abandoned Era, humanity embraces her, offering not only refuge but hope. And in this small act of kindness, a larger question arises: will the galaxy now see humanity for what it truly is? As word spreads across the galaxy that humanity has taken in the abandoned Zifran child, the alien empires are consumed with rage. The cold, calculating leaders of the Galactic Council view this act of compassion as a direct challenge to their power. To them, the weak are expendable, and humanity's willingness to protect Era defies everything they believe in. In a rare show of unity, the Council demands that humanity return the child to them, issuing an ultimatum: return the Zifren or face the full wrath of the galaxy. The stakes are high, and the humans' resolve is tested. Undeterred by the Council's threats, Captain Rachel Carter and her crew prepare for what will surely be a long and difficult struggle. Earth's finest soldiers are brought in to bolster their ranks, forming an elite task force to protect Era at all costs. Together, they prepare to confront not just the Council's wrath, but also the coordinated efforts of alien bounty hunters, mercenaries, and rival factions, all working toward one goal: capturing or killing the child. The humans face relentless sabotage missions, covert operations aimed at undermining their defenses, and attacks from every corner of the galaxy. The alien bounty hunters, some of the most feared warriors in the galaxy, are dispatched to track down the human fleet, and every encounter with them is a brutal battle. Despite the overwhelming odds, humanity stands firm, fighting not only for their survival, but for the life of an innocent child they have sworn to protect. Captain Carter, hardened by years of military experience, leads her crew with unflinching determination. Each battle they win, each victory over the alien forces, further fuels their conviction. Human soldiers, from the most seasoned veterans to fresh recruits, fight with a fierceness that shocks their enemies. They use every tool, every strategy, and every weapon at their disposal to protect Era. But it is not just their firepower that makes them formidable, it is their unyielding will to protect the helpless, to do what is right in a galaxy that values only power and efficiency. The galaxy watches in stunned silence as humanity's response to the Council's ultimatum unfolds. Will the alien empires succeed in forcing humanity into submission? Or will humanity, united by their compassion and defiance, stand tall against overwhelming odds? Each time humanity wins a battle, the aliens grow angrier, sending more powerful fleets and deadly mercenaries to challenge them. The conflict intensifies with each passing day, but the humans remain unyielding. Captain Carter and her crew refuse to back down, and with every skirmish, their message becomes clear: humanity will not be intimidated, and they will fight for what is right, no matter the cost. As humanity continues to protect the vulnerable Zifren child, a startling discovery changes everything. Era, once seen only as a helpless, abandoned creature, begins to reveal the immense power hidden within her. Through a series of tests and interactions, the humans uncover an extraordinary secret: Era possesses a rare form of Zifren biotechnology embedded deep within her DNA, granting her the ability to heal others. This power is beyond anything the humans, or any other species, could have imagined. With Era's abilities, entire ecosystems could be restored, terminal illnesses could be cured, and even death could potentially be reversed. The news spreads quickly through the galaxy, and the alien empires who once discarded her now realize the immense power they've lost access to. The very thing that made Era worthless, in their eyes, her vulnerability, has become her greatest strength. As they realize the potential that lies within her, they begin to question their cold dismissal of the child, and their desperation to reclaim her grows. However, humanity, unlike the cold, calculating alien empires, does not seek to exploit Era's powers for political gain or military advantage. They understand the ethical responsibility of her abilities, and instead of using her as a tool for conquest, they focus on helping her learn to control and understand her gifts. Under the guidance of human doctors, scientists, and experts, Era begins to trust her new human family and learns how to use her healing abilities responsibly. On the fringes of the galaxy, an alien ship, once a symbol of power, lies in ruins on a barren, forgotten planet. The wreckage tells the story of an ambushed expedition, with one survivor, a young alien child named Era. Her species, the Zifrens, are renowned for their intelligence and dominance across the galaxy, but Era is far from the typical Zifren. She's alone, vulnerable, and helpless in the face of overwhelming odds. When a distress signal is sent out, it's intercepted by the Galactic Council and various alien empires. However, after brief deliberation, the response is unanimous: Era is too young to possess any value. With no strategic advantage to be gained and no political leverage, she's abandoned by the very species she was born into. Left to die in the harsh conditions of the planet, Era's fate seems sealed. As the alien empires move on, indifferent to the plight of one small child, an unexpected message reaches Earth, a species considered primitive by galactic standards but driven by a deep sense of empathy. Humanity, already fighting their own battles and stretched across distant colonies, sees something different in Era's plight. Rather than turning away, they choose to intervene. Led by Commander Rachel Carter, a veteran of human wars and a fierce protector of those in need, a daring rescue mission is launched to save the alien child. But the question lingers: why would humans, constantly battling for survival and stretched thin across the stars, risk everything for an abandoned alien child? The answer is simple yet profound: humanity's greatest strength lies in their compassion. The fate of Era is now in the hands of the very species the galaxy has long ignored. Will humanity be the savior she never had, or will they face the wrath of galactic empires for daring to defy the cold indifference of the universe? In a daring, high-stakes mission, a fleet of human ships, led by Captain Rachel Carter, arrives at the desolate crash site of the Zifron ship. The planet is surrounded by hostile alien forces, dispatched by the Galactic Council and rival empires, all intent on capturing Era for their own purposes, either for research, exploitation, or elimination. The humans, however, do not hesitate. With unwavering determination and advanced guerrilla tactics, they push past the alien defenses, striking with precision to neutralize the threat. Captain Carter, renowned for her leadership and battlefield strategy, personally leads the charge, ensuring the child's safety despite the overwhelming odds. As the wreckage is cleared, Era, terrified and alone, is carefully carried aboard the human ship. Her wide, innocent eyes reflect the fear of a child who has just lost everything: her family, her species, and her place in the galaxy. But to the humans, Era is not an object of value or a tool to be used. She is a fragile child who needs help, and that is all that matters. The humans do not see an alien to be feared or exploited. They see a vulnerable being in need of compassion. Once aboard the ship, Era clings to Captain Carter, her small form trembling with confusion. Unable to speak the human language, she is caught in a whirlwind of fear, unable to comprehend why humans would help her when her own kind abandoned her. The crew, though struggling with the language barrier, communicates with her using simple gestures, kindness, and patience. Slowly, they begin to understand her needs and fears, offering her comfort and protection. In their efforts to learn Era's language, the humans uncover a heartbreaking truth. The Zifron Empire, once a galactic superpower, had crumbled from within. A vicious civil war and the collapse of their advanced technology had reduced the species to a mere shadow of its former self. In a final act of cruelty, those in power had discarded the weak, including young Era, leaving them to perish on distant, uninhabitable worlds.